everyone, Dandelion Princess here, and welcome back to the channel. It is that time of year again. With 2021 over and done with, it's time to take a little look back and see how the year went, as well as taking a look forward and see just a little bit of what 2022 has to offer. I do want to make this a tradition here on the channel at the end of each year to kind of do this. Of course, I did it in 2019, but I skipped 2020, but I mean, let's face it, I think we all skipped 2020. That year, it doesn't exist. I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely say for me, 2021 was a pretty big year, both in my personal life and in the world of animation and also gaming. I went through a pretty big move this year, finally got my hands on a PS5, took my first trip by myself, and ended up staying the night in an airport. Do not recommend. 2021 was a pretty slow year for Kingdom Hearts. Though I'm sure the team has been working on the next Kingdom Hearts title, towards the beginning of the year, Nomura did say that 2021 they were pretty much going to take a break from Kingdom Hearts news, so we pretty much all knew that this was going to be a pretty dry year for Kingdom Hearts. Of course, the KH community did have one small thing happen. That's right, Sora finally made his way into Smash Brothers. This was so exciting to see. Sora ended up being the very last fighter for the game. It was a super exciting reveal, and it was a long overdue one. Definitely a highlight for 2021 for me. But beyond that, we really didn't get any other news or anything to do with KH. Luckily, there were a lot of other games to keep me busy. For starters, we had Neo: The World Ends With You, which is of course the sequel to The World Ends With You. This game was super fun, and in my opinion, it was still able to keep the uniqueness that the original World Ends With You had, while still being able to adapt to the different systems that it was going to be released on. I really enjoyed all of the new characters, and it was really awesome to see the returning cast again. I definitely didn't really think The World Ends With You was ever going to really get a sequel, but I am so glad that it finally did. I also just recently started playing Tales of Arise. I have never actually played any of the Tales games before, but I am really loving the game so far. I am not that far in it yet, but combat is super fun, and so far the characters are super charming. Guardians of the Galaxy is another game that I have recently started playing that I'm really enjoying. The Guardians of the Galaxy are one of my favorite Marvel movies, so I was super excited to see them actually get a decent video game, and I just love listening to all the characters interact with each other. They have some super good lines. I have also been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima. Now, I know that game originally came out in 2020, but the director's cut came out this year, so I figured that counted and I wanted to give it a mention because it is a really cool game. I love the main character and I really enjoy seeing how a lot of the side quests affect the main story. I also love the customization the game has. It is also just one of those games that I love just running around the environment and just riding my horse around the whole environment. Everything is so pretty to look at. Looking at the animation side of things, it has been a fairly big year for that too. We've gotten Luca, we've gotten Encanto, we got Raya and the Last Dragon, which is definitely not one of my favorite Disney movies, but the animation in it is still really good, as to be expected from Disney. We've gotten The Mitchells vs. the Machines, which really surprised me. I did not expect that movie to be as good as it was, but the story was great, the characters were great and memorable, and the animation was new and different. Really a breath of fresh air in my opinion. We've gotten Vevo, which was a very cute movie that had good songs as well as a really satisfying ending to me. 2021 has also been a crazy year for Marvel. We've gotten a lot of new Disney Plus shows like WandaVision, Loki, Hawkeye, and more. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which was actually a really good movie in my opinion. And Marvel ended out the year with Spider-Man No Way Home, which was just an insane, amazing movie. All in all, I have to say that 2021 was a pretty good year, at least in my opinion. But going into 2022, there are quite a lot of big things to look forward to. For starters, kicking off the new year is the Harry Potter reunion, which I am super excited to see. A lot of you probably don't know that I am a pretty big Harry Potter fan, and that is mainly due to the fact that there hasn't been a lot of new Harry Potter content recently, but 2022 is changing that. We are actually getting quite a bit of Harry Potter stuff this year, which is being kicked off with the Harry Potter reunion. We also have Fantastic Beasts and The Secrets of Dumbledore, which I am very excited for. There is also Hogwarts Legacy, a new Harry Potter game that looks amazing. So a very good year for Harry Potter fans. And of course, Kingdom Hearts fans are chomping at the bit for the Kingdom Hearts anniversary. Since Kingdom Hearts has been quiet for 2021, I'm expecting to get quite a bit of news and Kingdom Hearts content going into 2022. It seems like Square Enix and Disney have some big plans for the anniversary. The new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends, is also coming out, which I'm personally pretty excited for because it seems quite a bit different from the traditional Pokemon games that we all know. We are also getting Horizon Forbidden West, which is pretty exciting, as I thought the first Horizon game was really good, so I'm excited to see what more they do with some of these characters and just this world. We're going to be getting the next God of War game, God of War Ragnarok. Now, I have not played any of the other games in the series, but from what I have seen of the game before this one, I'm excited to see what they do with this new game, and I will definitely be playing the first one before the new one comes out. Looking at the movie side of things, we have Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse Part 1, which is the sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. It's really cool to see that they're splitting the story up into 2 parts. I'm betting we'll likely see Part 2 in 2023, but I really loved Spider-Verse and I love Miles Morales' Spider-Man, and I absolutely loved the animation that movie had, so I am so excited for the sequel and to see what comes next for Miles. From Pixar, we have Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear movie. I'm a little on the fence with this one because it's a little bit odd, but I'm interested to see what they do. We also have Turning Red, which I can at least say seems like it'll be a cute movie. I'm not too excited for that one, but this is Pixar we're dealing with, so it could surprise me. We are also going to be getting a animated Mario movie, which I am pretty excited for, even though we haven't even gotten a trailer for it yet. We are also getting Sonic 2, which I am super excited for because I really liked the first one, and this sequel looks really, really awesome. And we are finally going to see some of the other Sonic characters like Tails and Knuckles. And for Marvel, we are also getting Doctor Strange 2, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which I am definitely excited for because I actually really like the first Doctor Strange. It's one of the Marvel movies I didn't think I would like, but I ended up really enjoying. I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm missing that is going to happen in 2022, and probably a lot of things that I missed that happened in 2021. But I just wanted to kind of look back and highlight some of the really cool things that stuck out to me from the year and some of the things that I'm looking forward to. With all that being said, what was your favorite moment from 2021, and what are you looking forward to most in 2022? Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.